told Tsuyu my stupid joke about that general guy. He thought that was kind of funny, my joke. Whenever you have to fight and kill him and whatever, I was just like, General Sosei, Seizen So! And he, I can't believe we have to fight you to the death! No!
Okay, so, get out of there.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I believe we have everything set up?
Yes.
Wait, did you set the mic?
Yeah, I readjusted. Now you have to do secondary adjusting because I ruined it or something.
See, let's go with that, because the thing is, like,
Yeah.
this has a cup with a curve, and, like, sure that's good? Sure that won't be jostled around too much, maybe?
Only if you don't bulk a blanket.
Okay.
You didn't go to that pawn shop to buy the $30 broken mic, did you? I'm joking.
So then, beginning recording in 3, 2... Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Ray here with my new green halo behind my head. It's a joke.
Neat.
Ha ha ha, I got you all.
Oh shoot, we forgot to do that. Oh, we can always do that later if it comes down to it. But anyways, we're back. A Nocturne tale. So, something that we did off screen was we fused some new demons, because apparently we gained some levels to be able to do that kind of stuff. And I hate it when people do that. Why am I doing that?
What?
Speaking in the we.
Oh.
I mean, like, you know, it was you that gained the levels and, you
Yeah.
know, fought the demons and stuff like that.
I mean, if
I
you're...
just gave some direction.
Yeah, if you were participating in the level gaining, but you didn't, so you're just info
Yeah, I just told you how to get there.
You were info structuring on how to get more demons.
But yeah, I just, like, you know, I hate it when, like, people, like, do that. Like, you're going somewhere and it's like, oh, so what are we getting? And it's like, oh, you mean, what are you giving me to ride for? Because I can't afford gas right now?
You think that's bad? The Ross of the Game Grumps, as noted by Danny at the time, was like, you ever notice that Ross always says, like, we did it, but then when I screw up, he says, damn it, Dan, you suck at this. I was like, that's funny, and I realized it after that further on. He always does it. It's funny.
But anyways, we fused some new demons, and they aren't so special that they get their own little segments at the end of these things. So we're just gonna read them off right here.
I guess so. We got this stupid thing.
Yes, we got a cop-out of one of the greatest demons ever, Amaterasu. Miryu.
Go. Do it.
Okay. Deity, Amaterasu, the Japanese sun goddess who rules over the high plane of heaven. Her name means she who illuminates the heavens. She was born from Izanagi's left eye.
That's odd. He doesn't have a left eye. This got a little sun thingy. It's a repurposed Mikazuchi, basically. This doesn't look like a woman, really. There's no sword. There's no. It's just that's it. This is it.
There's no sword. There's no mirror.
Oh, there's a little sun necklace. I didn't notice that. It's too bright in the front.
Oh, okay, that might count as a mirror, but I'm not gonna count it. You know, I need to see a mirror and some magatamas. A sword could probably come later. It's okay if Susanoo has it, but still, you know, those three things, they went to Amaterasu.
Yeah. That's done.
Man, it's just a disappointment. Yeah, I had such a high regard for Amaterasu nowadays because, like, you know, she's the source for a certain character that I really like. But anyways, so next we have a raptor.
The first one of its kind. Grrr. Raptor.
Hey, wait a second. Go back to it.
What?
Stats. Repels death, nulls nerve and mind, and weak to expel.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. I thought I was just saying, like, it had ridiculous defenses or something like that.
Either way, Raptor, grr, a demon that takes the shape of a giant bird in Sri Lanka mythology, no less, because that's a thing. It is rumored to be a derivation of Garuda. Why did I think it's a derivation? That's not even that. That would be too many words, letters. Either way, I always thought this thing looked like a repurposed model of Garuda, so I guess that makes sense now.
Yeah, that makes sense in, like, that regards.
Well, like, it's like, yeah, in lore and in game. Model logic. Anywho, he's an armored-headed bird. At least, I don't know, is that his head? Is he supposed to be made out of bones? He looks like he's made out of bones. He's got a bone tail.
I want to say that's a skull head that he's sporting right there, not like a helmet. I mean, at a glance, it looks like a helmet because, like, the coloring matches the armor, shoulder stuff he has.
If it were shining like the armor, it might match it more.
I was just saying, at a glance, you know, it looks that way. Okay, but it's basically a bird skull head thingy.
I bet it's just basically a skeleton worm and the spinal cord just slipped into a bird body. It's like Earthworm Jim! So, who else was there? I kind of forget.
Okay.
Who else did we fuse?
We got a new vial.
Oh, so that's gonna be right around here.
Mhm.
Where? Oh, yeah, we got Garamakala, my bane of existence.
Vial Garamakala, a giant elephant monster of Sri Lankan mythology. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Also from Sri, huh? It is typically portrayed as being written on by the evil one, Mara.
Really, Mara rode on top of this thing.
Sorry, that just caught me really off guard.
I'm a little thrown off, too.
It is typically portrayed as being written on by the evil one, Mara. Whoever looks into its evil eye is said to be met with misfortune.
Oh no, not misfortune. What would happen if we looked into his evil eye? As Atou hopefully edits the zoom in even further than I can right here. His evil eye.
I'm just, why isn't that like some kind of special fusion or something like that, to where you can have, like, Mara with his golden chariot being pulled by, like, Garamakala?
Who knows? All I know is that his weird metal nipple clamps aren't very noticeable in here. They just look like weird bad textures.
Oh, but they look like metal nipple clamps in Persona 5?
Yes, they sure do. I thought, like, wow, look at the metal nipple covers. I don't mean to say clamps. It sounds painful even thinking of that. But he's a big old blue? Greenish elephant? He's more purple in Persona 5, isn't he?
Ah, I see. You know what that means, right?
He's not Viridian.
How you know about that?
Because he's dark Viridian.
I can somewhat accept that. Like, that's why I like the Viridian color so much. If you show it to different people, some will say it's blue, some will say it's green.
He really needs to clip his nails so they don't exist, because, I mean, he's a fucking elephant. He's supposed to have, like, weird little somethings. I don't know, elephants are weird, okay? Damn it. Was there anybody else besides that weirdo?
Yeah, we have some other people, but I was just like saying I find it interesting how like half of his clothing looks painted on his body.
Yeah, well.
Anyways, we have a new Kishin.
Oh, well, can we look at her first?
Oh, okay, fine. We'll look at the Femme Rangda.
I ran across it by accident. This Femme Rangda, the Wicked Witch, in Balinese folklore, she represents evil and is Balrog's eternal rival. Even if she is defeated, she will come back to life. Their battle has no end. Which is unfortunate, because who wants to see this all the time?
Oh, is that the closest it'll go?
Yeah.
Yeah. She always surprised me that she had nipples.
Well, I mean, it's a woman thing.
I know that. It's just that, like, when it came to the 3D models, I was fairly sure that they, like, didn't render that stuff. Like, if you look at old artwork for her, like, you can clearly see it. But, like, even when it comes to, Satan, like, you know how Satan has, like, 6 boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for some reason, they just don't render the nipples. But, yeah, like, I think, like, she has a rather interesting take. They tried to present her as old, but she never came off as old to me.
She just seems like a demon face.
Yeah, like a demon, like a face person, where, like biting on some, like, weird spiked moon, Vajra, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, it's not spiked. Those are on her ears.
Oh, those are ears?
Yeah, at least from here they are. And I can't help but notice that the thing she's biting onto is one of those old paper thin textures. Because I was like, holy shit, it's going away. It's not really there.
Ah, okay, I always thought that those crescent moon blades were, like, part of the thing she was biting on.
I did too. Official art doesn't help sometimes if it's only from the front. Like this.
Oh, I didn't notice the little demon face thing that she has going on her crotch there.
Oh, really? Even in Persona 5?
No.
It's much more noticeable. Yeah, she's in 5. Remember when I
really need to look over that compendium again.
Remember when I told you Persona 5 that went like halfway through a certain dungeon, and then I was like, I turned a corner, ran into a battle, I was like, oh, well, I just need to die instantly, because they inflicted rage, and I had no choice but to die from there. I was like, that was some shit.
Well, we're not done looking at her.
Oh, we aren't? Okay.
I'm not done looking at her.
Fine.
Like,
well, look, she's got a crazy hairdo.
Okay, but...
it's like a wolf.
Huh. Nice. You usually don't see hair rendered like that.
In the PS2 game, yeah.
Yeah. And, is that, like, part of a skirt, or is that just part of her hair?
This is all her hair. It's coming off the back of her, well, back, I guess, at this rate.
Okay, and she, like...
She has no legs from the looks of it. She just sits on a thing.
Can you look under?
No. I mean, yes, I can look over here.
So it's just like an empty golden thing. Like, to me, it just looks like that they cut off her legs right where they would have started.
Yeah. Then she's got these fake jangly legs.
Yeah, like she's just wearing like one of the weirdest mask cod pieces like I've ever seen. Like really ornate. And are those actual? Okay, they are actually spheres. They're not just like paper flat circles.
No, that'd be weird.
And let's see, she has the long fingernails. Like, I'm wondering if that's why they tried to give her like this old woman persona or something in this game, because like, oh look, she has raggedy hair and these really long fingernails, so she must be so old that she let them grow out. I always took them as like, you know, the demon blades or something.
Demon fingers. They seem more like claws because they seem like they're coming out of the ends of her fingers as opposed to from the tops of her fingers. And they look a little too solid to be flat claw fingernails, but at the same time, how else are they gonna look?
Ah, okay.
You know, like they're actual claws, like animals do.
Right. I just wanted to like take a better look. But anyways, now we have the last person who you created new, which is the Kishin.
I'll find it. Don't you worry. There it is. Okay, it was Bishamon. Bishamon 10. This is your turn.
Okay. Kishin Bishamon, also known as Bishamon 10, Tamoten, and Vaishravana.
Vaishravana, yeah. Vaishravana, that might be it.
Vaishravana, that's it. In Buddhist mythology. He is the strongest of the 4 heavenly kings. He protects the north and is the god of war.
But what about those other gods of war? I think it's funny how consistent they decided to just be with the Bishamon guy and all the other lookalike dudes, is that they are basically a recolored model, all of them. Even in Persona 5 where they redesigned one, they're all the same redesigned one, just recolored.
Yeah, they're the 4 heavenly kings.
It's just funny to me that they just have to be the same with recolors. It's just funny. There's nothing much going on here.
A direction may be a direction, but they're all directions.
Okay, sure, I guess that makes sense. Just like the seasons are the time of the year, except they're all completely different in here with the Chinese zodiac or whatever. I don't know, they got like a dragon and then there's a tiger or something. They do stuff. I like Seiryu, I like its name and it's a blue dragon. What's not to like? He's cool. I actually didn't name one of my Gyarados that one time.
Huh.
And by one time I mean it's still nicknamed that. I have 2 of them. Well, I'm done looking at him, whatever.
Okay.
He ugly!
Well, now that we're done with that, it's time to go back to what we were probably going to in the last episode. It's been a while since the last episode and this episode,
Sure
so anyways, go. Okay, you have a choice. You can either stop by the shop to like pick up some materials because you forgot to do that before we started recording.
That's your fault. You really wanted to get started, and I have no problem with that.
Or you can just like go on to the Amala network and we can just stock up later.
I'm gonna stock up now. I need me some stuff.
Okay, let's see.
Gonna run out of chakra while I'm down there. You know I will. It's the damn Amala network.
Yeah, because like you just don't have a demon that fills up on chakra.
Hey man, we got the money. What does it matter?
Well, this. I mean, we probably wouldn't be doing this like so much of just like going off and buying chakra if you just had one demon that you carried around with you on a leash to like, you know, barf up its mana into your mouth whenever you need a refill.
Right, but then I can get more of those friggin' tickets, then I can get the incenses.
Ah, right. You know, I found out something that kind of like irked me a little bit.
You can just buy the incenses later?
No, that whenever you New Game Plus, because of course this game has New Game Plus.
I didn't know that.
Like levels, skills, stats, that does not carry over.
Well, damn. What's the point of New Game Plus?
The point of New Game Plus is so you can try alternative routes. Your compendium carries over, so you can summon like all the monsters that you built up. And,
but your money doesn't carry, so.
Yeah, you carry over your money too.
Oh, sure, of course that carries.
Yeah, but like you from like in terms of leveling up and stuff like that doesn't carry over. Oh, right, and when you do the one thing of like refighting all the bosses at the gravestones, and when you start a new game, you will you'll get that extra press tone.
No, right, that's why I need to do
not
that.
Press tone, press turn. Yeah, that's it.
Wait, can we use cheat codes to super BS the stats then on New Game Plus when we have to do that eventually like you want us to do?
Yeah, sure. Like, I don't care about that. I mean, let's just give you like 99 of every single item in the game.
Well, it's talking about just do super level experience and not give a shit.
Oh, yeah, okay, that works too.
I can just punch everything in the face and not need new super press tone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, level up whatever else you need to level up and get skills. Probably.
Okay, I've properly saved, and I'm in Amala.
Okay, so then, like, as you were, like, doing stuff, like, go to the third Amala.
Wait, this one in the middle? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, second, third. Okay.
I can't remember what we're doing here specifically.
You know that place where Dante started chasing you?
Oh.
Yeah, go there and go to the center room.
I'm going to remember what it is.
That room where you had to like hop in, hit a switch, and then quickly run out and like run around the exterior of the room to go in from the other side, hop in and hit the other switch.
It's going to be really hard to remember even with that description. It's like I kind of remember it, but I don't know where it is or what the floor looks like I'm going to.
Hey,
By the way,
just let me finish up while we're doing this. Like there is a demon who you should have been able to like fuse a while ago, and I was wondering why aren't you able to fuse it right now? Then I Googled it because Google's your friend for now.
Well, Bing is not doing us any favors, and they were supposed to be better.
But like when I looked into it, like I saw like a GameFAQs old message thread, like maybe 7 years old or maybe a year old. I can't quite remember. I just glanced at it.
Yeah, as long as they're archived and still existing, it's fine by me.
Yep. So, someone was saying, like, I don't have this demon. It's the last one I'm missing. Why can't I fuse it? And people were saying, oh, yeah, that one. You get him down here. Like, you just have to beat him, go down here, beat Dante's little encounter, and then, like, go back to this area, and he'll just automatically join you. Do you remember the quickest route to get down there?
I'm trying to remember what room I need to get to from this area.
Okay, well, use the left door.
This left? Damn it. Okay, hold on. Damn it, wrong button. I'll never get used to that. Okay, this left door. Ah, shit. We're going all the way to the back of the room or no?
Yeah, you're pretty much going to the back of the room.
Hold on, this wore off finally. I'm really glad I made that save earlier so I can get rid of Void Nerve. Alright, I leveled a Magatama off camera and got Void Nerve gotten rid of.
Ah, yes.
I don't need it. I don't need none.
Right.
I first had the wrong Magatama equipped, and that was funny to me because I'd saved right before I fucked up, so that was perfect.
No, go through the, yeah, that one. That one will give you, like, stairs to go down, I think. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Remember when you accidentally were wrong about the stats of this area, so I had to go and really grind out my luck?
Yeah.
That was weird. I was like, I thought you were right.
Me too. But I guess I didn't take into account that I leveled up my luck so much.
Ah.
It worked when I did it.
Do I need to go forward? Can I even go forward?
Can you go through that thing?
Probably
I doubt
not.
it.
Only one loyal to neither night nor darkness may pass.
Oh yeah, and your thing puts you on the light side.
Yeah.
Like I looked into it, or like I somehow saw that what the different titles mean. Yeah, just go straight down.
Alright, titles. Like when I'm doing manga
Like
dramas?
yeah, like how first you were a fiend, but then you became like a saint and stuff like that. Your current title puts you firmly in the light side. So yeah, just move around until like what are you doing?
I thought, okay, I didn't know this is the room I need to be in.
Okay, there should be like a Jack Frost in there. Talk to him.
Hee-ho, the Emperor has returned. It was his autograph, hee-ho, so I'm gonna go look for him.
Dang it, that was actually the hint.
Fuck.
So go down to where like Dante chased you.
Can I even go more down? That looks like it. Probably the wrong way to get down.
Yeah, I'm sure there's multiple. Actually, no, this is probably the wrong way to get. Yep. Okay. So yeah, like go forward and like go through that room, and then there should be like a large room inside the large room that you're going to enter. Yeah. There you go.
It's in that room, huh?
Uh-huh.
Would increasing my encounter rate make this... Oh. You hear a voice. Hee-ho, I guess I'm a little too late. I tried so hard to get here, too. I forgot what I even did for Black Frost's voice. Whatever. You do remember me, right? The Emperor of Kabukicho has finally made his comeback. If you're wondering how I managed to make a comeback... That's a secret to everybody. Don't ask me why I shrank in size either, okay, Hee-ho? Anyway, once again, I'm aiming to be the best. If I tag along with you, Hee-ho, I think I can become super cool and super strong. So let's go, Hee-ho! Black Frost joined you without your consent. You feel sad. Oh well. So long ago, of all places. Wow. Well, let's see what you got. Before that, though... There was somebody else here I remembered something about. Crap, now I forget who it was. Crap, whatever, I'll just look what he's got. Mabu Fudine, Mamu Dune, and Berserk. That's pretty good to start with, wow.
But what does he have stat-wise?
He has nothing! He sucks! He only repels fire and death, and he drains ice, and he nulls expel. Jeez.
And resists physical.
What the hell do you not have, you weirdo?
This guy has nothing bad about him.
This is the best Black Frost I've ever seen. Even more better, he's tiny.
And he joins you at 66.
That's perfect.
It kind of makes... I mean, I think it's pretty funny considering you beat him and got the Satan Magatama out of him.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So it just makes me wonder how... Okay, I just forgot what it made me wonder. Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember. Like, what would you happen if you were down here and you weren't near the level 66? Would he still join you? And it also makes me wonder, what would happen if your team was full? Because, you know, he forces his way into your party. Would he just not appear unless you had a free slot?
That's possible. I guess that was a demon I no longer have in my party, but I was going to see what attack all was, because I forgot to check what that skill looked like.
Ah, yes. You were fusing a demon, and Abaddon, who you had the skill attack all. I can tell you what that does.
Alright.
You know how you do a normal standard physical attack?
Oh, no way.
It automatically makes it attack everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can see that. Me, that just was like, oh no, like, you know, what if I encounter an enemy who has like a null or drain physical on them?
Well, that's the time you don't do it and be more careful.
But it's like the default, there's nothing else you can do kind of maneuver.
I know, but he did have like a magic spell on him, didn't he?
Like, whoever had the attack, oh yeah. Oh, right, you don't know where to go from here, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know. Should I not be going back up?
Yeah. Go back up, work your way back up to like the central hub. And then, like, go down, like, the 4th Kalba.
Am I taking the right way to get back up there? Wasn't there, like, a super shortcut at the bottom?
No.
Well, I'm already here anyway, so...
Yeah, like, you're already there. Just, like, you know, go that way and stuff like that. But, like, dang, that's a good Black Frost. Like, in here, I thought, like, the best one was gonna be, like, Titania. So where, like, you know, she nulled Expel and Death, while also, like, cutting all magic by half.
Go look down the hole, Jesus.
And now I'm actually, like, thinking I'm probably gonna add Black Frost to my team. Because usually, whenever it comes to, like, these megaten games and stuff like that, if there's one demon that they even give, like, you know, a little bit of special attention to, like, a little bit of, not world building, but, character building, I guess is the best way to put it, then like I'm more inclined to have them in my team. Like for example, like the 3 sisters, the Moray sisters.
Yeah.
Like one of the reasons I was like really considering having them in my team was because of how much they messed with you, like as you were going through a tower that had them. You know, like how they were basically jeering you and you had to go through this puzzle and stuff. Like, yeah, you kind of built like for me it was like building up a bond with them. And here we have Black Frost, who, like, you've seen him, like, throughout his journey when he's been trying to get strong. And you beat him when he was arguably at his strongest. And now here he is, like, joining you once again. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, it would be, like, that one over there.
Hooray! Go in the hole. Why is it so hard to find the prompt?
Yeah. But, like, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to where, like, if they remade this game, but then they did, like, gave the series its own Jack Frost, like, you know, the Demi-Ho or something like that. Or would it be the Demi-Frost?
Demi-Frost would be the least silly sounding, but do they care about being silly?
I think being silly is part of the charm.
Yeah.
Or would he be a Demi-Fairy? Wait, would he even be Demi at all?
The point is that he dresses up like the main important dude that you're playing as.
Yeah, to where, like, he would get a pair of, like, black shorts, still have, like, pointy black boots or something like that in his hat, but he would have the green markings around him and stuff.
Jesus, this one's a harder one to get through. It's freaking all over the damn place. Am I at the end already? Yes, okay.
Okay, so, like, you came back here now that you finally got the thing that you went off to go get. However, there is, like, you know, go through that door and, like, make your way down to, like, the place with the vortex. Oh, yeah, and, like, for those who are, like, curious or wondering about it, like, you remember how there was a Lilum down here who was, like, totally infatuated with Beelzebub?
No, maybe.
Like, in the map, if, like, you'll go there. Like, up and to that left side of the room in those two upper rooms there, there's a Lilum in one of them, and she's like, oh, I love, like, the Lord of the Flies or something like that. I figured, well, if I talked to her, then maybe she would say something different, but she doesn't, at least not when I did it. And also, like, there's that one dude with the hoodie who's like, oh, okay, fine, if you're just gonna go there, what's the point of me explaining it?
We've been using the shafts that connect to the kelp, innate abilities, planets like Dimaka, blah blah blah. Thought she'd be in this room. Or the hood man you were speaking of.
Oh, well, okay, since he's...
Oh, I'm so in love with our leader. Who is he? Sorry, but I can't give his name. But he's so noble, we call him the Lord of the Flies. Can't stop thinking about him.
Yeah, I totally thought. I was like, well, I beat the love of your life, now you love me, because that's how this world works, right?
No. Stop. Am I going the right? Yeah, this is down.
Right. It's like, it's in that section over there where you have, like, the guy with the hoodie, who's like, he's talking smack. You can't beat Beelzebub, and then you do. And he's like, nah, I couldn't have been you.
Did I pass him?
Yes.
Oh, do I want to talk to him?
It's up to you if you want. I've pretty much said his piece.
The curse has been lifted. That means the wicked king has been defeated. But who could have it been? It wasn't you, was it? Was it? Why wouldn't you say anything? What are you, one of those deaf mutes? I'm out of here.
What are you, one of them silent protagonists?
Mr. Silent Protag, please save the world. No! Please? Fine. Haha, got you now. You can't say no.
Man. Like, remember how this gimmick works. So, you need a moon phase. It's either 2-8 or 6-8. So, yeah, run around. Because, what was it you did? Oh, right, you needed the golden key in order to, like, open up certain sections of the Kalpa. Which is why you were going back to the surface world and came back down here. But you also got something while you were up there.
Right, good.
Uh-huh. Like, do you remember your resurrection bell? One of the greatest plot items ever.
Are we going to use it to fix this dying person?
No, you can talk to him, but,
Prison for souls, inside can't get out. Find a way out, please let me know.
Okay, now, follow these instructions. Okay, from,
right, no map.
Let's see, you, go all the way north as you can.
I actually forgot about the map thing here.
Darn it.
I'm going north.
Oh, no, I'm just, like, messing with my notes.
Don't get to escape this prison. Might as well give up all hope. Just look at me. I'm going absolutely nowhere. Because I'm standing. Which means I'll totally win.
Okay, now from there, go west.
Yeah. Who the hell are you? Why do you look very specific?
He's a soul.
Work hard every day. That's how people should lead their lives. I contributed to society by doing just that. My company grew as a result and became highly regarded. Do you think my life was a success? I think so, yeah. That's what everybody else thought, too. People envied me for my fortune until that one day when the conception occurred. Ah, it was weird. Look at me now. For the first time in my life, I had the urge to kill. So much anger, all because of that boy. Even to this day, I still ache for revenge. Of course, I didn't have the balls to do anything about it back then, when I was still playing by society's rules. So much time has passed, yet my soul still burns with rage. I should have taken revenge back then for what that boy did to me. I sense that you have power, beyond that possessed by an ordinary demon. Would you be willing to lead my wandering soul to salvation? Yes? You rang the afterlife bell. Its pure tone fills the air. I could see my black heart, a new shape surrounds it. It's a slightly less blacker heart. I don't know what I meant by that, but say slightly less black heart, and that means it's blacker, but slightly less so. I am in a place that gives rise to many demons. And the soul vanished. Cool. Now I have a boss fight in my hand somewhere.
No, now you can summon a certain demon you weren't able to summon before.
Ooh, I wonder who it could be.
That person didn't look familiar at all to you?
No. I mean, he looked like a weird version of Dr. Dark, you know, if he was like mostly balding with a side mohawk.
Ah,
A side hawk.
So, you found that one. Then, let's see, go all the way east. But yeah, you probably could have came up and find those souls earlier. It's just you didn't have the bells, so it wouldn't have really amounted to anything.
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, first, yeah. Oh right.
What the hell? Well, there's gotta be a secret door in here somewhere. Because there's only walls. Ah shit! Don't mind me. I'm just hitting the counter. Hey, look, it's Gurr. Oh, I'm out of here.
Okay, I think I might have screwed up, but...
You said go all the way east. Here I am.
Okay, yeah, I messed up, so just go back. Oh, okay, and then like walk to one of the ends. Yeah. Okay. Now then, it should take you back to the beginning, at which point, just go full east.
Okay. I was about to say, like, this better not be one of those old-ass game tricks to where it's like, well, you walked into a dead end. I guess you have to turn off the game now. You know, like some weird shit like that.
Ever been a game that's done that?
I don't think so, but would you doubt it? There were some games built back then that literally were impossible to beat, and they were, like, linear, too. Well, am I forgetting what to do here? Alright, skill. Stoma. Like, there was, like, some game for... What the hell was that system called? God, I can't remember now. It was like the ZX Spectrum. There was like a game for that where it's like, this enemy has infinite health. You just can't kill him. Like, there is no way. Sound of the bell ties the soul and the body. There was a guy who managed to escape this prison, and that's what he used to say. I wonder if he's going where he's going now. Didn't he turn into a pile of ash?
Apparently.
A pile of goop ash.
Turn into a pile of something. Yeah. Like after he like literally clawed his way out of hell and back onto the world.
Oh, hello. You're a strange-looking demon. I got a question for you. Do you think it's wrong to kill until your heart's content? Maybe? Yes. Whatever. You sound like just like a human. What the fuck are you then? You look like a human also. Is that a banana? What the fuck am I looking at?
I presume that's a knife.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that now, licking a knife. So it's like a killing person, dude. Actually, humans can be crueler than you think, even crueler than demons. I live my life causing nothing but pain and suffering for others. I never felt bad about it, and I don't regret living that way either. But when I met that girl, the words just slipped out of my mouth. Everybody has kindness in their heart. Why the hell did I say that? Maybe I was just curious what warmth and kindness feel like. If I could live my life again, I'd want to be the kind of person who is liked by everyone. Damn it, why am I saying? What am I saying? Why am I getting all emotional? You're really one weird demon. I've never told anyone about these feelings before. But hey, by any chance, would you be able to guide my soul from here? Yes. You rang the afterlife bell. Its pure tone fills the air. Guess it's time to say goodbye to this place. I mean, you rang a bell, so that totally obviously means that I know what's happening. The part of my soul that was missing, the me that I really wanted to become, it's gotta wait for the other demons for it's gonna wait with other demons for a new life. So what, you're taking their evil have to take into a demon form and then just go back to whatever? I don't understand what's going on. The way they're talking, I don't know if they're actually coming back or if it's the bad self coming back.
Nah, it's just that now they can be fused and the companion be brought back to life, if you will.
Alright, well, the soul vanished. And yet the soul still burns in the time of soul... I don't know what the saying is from that game.
Okay, so just choose a direction and like run in it until like get back to like the beginning area.
So what, we're done with this area now?
Yeah, we're done here.
Cool.
You just need to do that so you can unlock 2 more demons to be able to fuse.
Ah. Not you. Too many Gurs down here.
Okay. So just follow these directions, you'll actually be able to leave this place.
Okay.
So, east door. And then east door.
We'll get out of here.
North door.
We'll get out of here eventually.
North door. And then north door again. And then talk to the soul, just cause.
Man, I should have tagged along. If only I'd known there is a way out. I wonder if he's coming back to life in the cemetery somewhere.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering, why can't you just ring the bells for these souls that just happen to be down here?
They're not technically dead, maybe? I don't know.
They are.
Do I need to take this thing?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, take that. Now then, descend the ladder, and then follow the path to the end of the hall,
I think I have something in my eye. I hope this isn't that fucking eye aura shit again. I don't need that crap again. This is a weird-ass lineup. Damn it, I had a feeling she'd catch me. It's too bad I'm not letting you escape. Well, she sung of victory.
I'd help you out.
Well, I'm out of here. To the end of the hall. Wait a minute. Yeah, I just realized this. Probably throw that back on. Too many Floros is down here. How many Goetia demons, man? Has there ever been one of these freaking games, by the way, that actually had all 72 demons of Goetia in it?
Not that I know of.
Because you'd think they'd bother doing that. I mean, come on. Do it. I already have it. Shit. Alright. All the way to the end of the hall. Do I need to do anything special?
Let's see. You...
Wasn't this door not open before?
What? Really?
It's been a while.
Oh, shoot. Darn. It's, okay. We're gonna break there for a bit, and then, like, we'll continue these escapades in the next episode.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, on to the next 3. First one. Wait.
What?
Okay.
Decemberolo. Fallen Decarabia, one of the 72 demons of Goetia. He comes in the shape of a star and has a vast knowledge of herbs and jewels. He can also control birds at will. These are weird powers. These are weird powers for a guy who has the ability to haggle and cause tornadoes. Well, anywho,
He's also incredibly loyal.
Well, anywho, it's just an eyeball starfish. He's like Starro, I guess. Who is an eyeball starfish, the strongest being in existence. So is Starro like the Galactus of DC, basically, or something similar? Or is Galactus not really that powerful? I have no idea, actually, on a power skill for Marvel
I believe Starro can get that powerful.
Ah, okay. I just heard that Starro's like ultimately god tier, like what the fuck, how'd he beat him or something weird.
He's definitely one of the major ones, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, I think Decarabia just looks funny. Isn't he like one of the earlier personas you can get in Persona 3, surprisingly?
Possibly.
Meanwhile, he's like a later on demon in here and a later on persona in 5, so that's kind of neat. I can't believe he wears makeup, though. I mean, he's got painted on eyelashes. Alrighty, next one.
Floros.
Floro.
Fallen Floros, one of the 72 demons of the Goetia. He appears as a leopard and can see the past and future. He can control fire and burn all his adversaries to death.
Well, I'd assume that when you can control fire. I mean, just look at him. When you take one look at this chest leopard with its moving jaw, why wouldn't you think that it could shoot fire?
Man, that's a weird... what's the word? Gimp mouth thing? Like, what do you call those things that you stick in someone's mouth for them to, like, bite on, but it's, like, has a strap around it so they essentially wear it?
I'm reminded of horse reins, because those go in between their teeth and into the open spot at the back of their teeth.
Ah,
where there are no teeth.
Yeah, so those are some interesting, like,
That's just to help keep the belt on so it can wear this smooth outfit. To be honest, I did not know that was there before, ever. And look, there's a very, very tiny head on top. It's got a little ring in its mouth. So that just looks like a sword to me, but I'm wondering, does he have an animation to pull that out, or is that actually a head and he's like the Megazord or something?
Probably actually a head.
It's got these weird-ass fucking feet, these camel feet. Man, this is a weird-ass fucking demon. Compared to, like, most others, it's like, what the hell is this thing? It's so weird. So, like, actually answer, like, I don't know if I actually heard it properly. Is this like a sword or not? Is this just a weird tiny head? It just seems so ornamental to not be a sword.
I'm gonna say it's just a little tiny head. It might be a sword. Because, you know, these are just, like, drawings given 3D shape. So who knows what the person was thinking when they designed them.
Which means they had to give some real creativity to the backside of these things, unless they were actually given creative input on, like, oh yeah, it looks like this. I'll draw the back for you! And the sides, so you can get these car sputters or whatever the hell, exhaust pipes. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's got some nice brass knucks there. It's got spikes on them.
Yeah. Looking at his like design overall, especially with those weird shoulder things. Like he's starting to like remind me of an Ava unit.
Kinda, yeah, with shoulders like those, sticking up so high.
Shoulders, the head, broadness of his body in general, how it's humanoid, and yet there's clearly not humanoid stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, time to be hitting the old dusty trail.
I think about it. Why aren't spiked brass knuckles a thing for Ava units?
I don't know.
That only seems like it makes the most sense to me, since like they're hand-to-hand combat units to begin with.
I guess we'll have to wait for the newest Robot Wars to have AV units again, to add another weapon that they don't actually use in any creative fiction other than that game itself.
Except for maybe artwork or toys.
Okay, that works too.
Alright, so next one is the Snake Clan.
Quetzalcoatl?
Yes.
Quetzalcoatl! Snake Quetzalcoatl, one of the major deities of Aztecan mythology. He is called the Feathered Serpent for obvious reasons. He created humans by sprinkling blood on the bones of people from a previously created world. That sounds confusing. Doesn't that mean there's pre-humans then?
Yes. That's quite interesting.
He made humans from things that used to be humans, but now they are skulls, which is somehow a different class of being, I guess.
Or maybe it's just the monkeys that died when the dinosaurs were wiped out, and it's like, these look interesting, and then sprinkle the blood on them.
How did you sprinkle blood? I bit my lips, and then I sprinkled the blood. How did you not venomize yourself? By accidente. This thing has a tongue that I can barely see. There you go. Well, not much to say. It's a white snake with white wings and a tail feathers.
It's a feathered serpent. Like, you know, what more do you want?
I want a dinosaur like Archeops for Pokemon. That's one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way, because it's sort of accurate to the scientific depiction of previous, like, lizards. It's like, this was them in the Proto-era. They were like bird lizards. Now they probably have a lot more feathers than we actually thought, but it's still funny there was even that already that science thought with feathered, scaly creatures. And now it's a bit more feathers, a little less scale, but they're still scales. Somewhat.
Right, but you get ahead of yourself.
Sorry.
Like, pretty sure that was the third one.
Was it?
Let's see, there was Decorabia, Floros, and then Quetzalcoatl, yeah?
Oops, you're right.
Okay then. So then, let's move on to the next three.